Washington. It had been 9 years since Capitals center Nicklas Backstrom last had a 4-point game in the Stanley Cup playoffs. That was a different time, an era when Backstrom and his teammates too often faltered under the weight of enormous expectations. That's all gone now. There is a Stanley Cup banner hanging in the rafters at Capital One Arena to prove it. Now they can all just play, with teammate TJ Oshie hurt and likely out for the season. Backstrom continued to raise his own game in Game 5 of a first-round playoff series against the Carolina Hurricanes. He had 2 goals and 2 assists in a 6-0 thrashing as Washington took a 3-2 series lead and pushed the Hurricanes to the brink of elimination. Alex Ovechkin added a goal and 2 assists. Backstrom's last 4-point playoff games was April 17, 2010. He had a hat-trick that night and scored the game-winning goal in overtime. That was probably Montreal, right? Backstrom said before confessing, "Yeah, Ovi told me." He remembers everything. Those were darker days. The Capitals blew a 3-1 series lead against Montreal that year, and maybe the best team of the Ovechkin era went out in the first round despite winning the President's Trophy. No wonder Backstrom needed help remembering. There is no such issue this season. The 31-year-old Swede is carrying the Capitals, who are 1 game away from advancing. It was his second 2-goal game of the series. He has 5 total, which matches his career high for one playoff series set in 2010 against the Canadiens. He and Ovechkin, who has 7 points in the series, 3 goals, 4 assists, set a tone and their teammates followed, in all areas, too, goalie Braden Holtby said. Obviously they got on the point sheet, but their play away from the puck, on the forecheck, supporting each other, they're real tough to play against when they play like that, and I thought they've been doing a great job all playoffs, too. Backstrom's 5 goals matched what he had all last postseason when the Caps won the Cup. He missed games because of a broken finger, but still played in 20 and had 5 goals and 18 assists. He matched his total output of 8 points in 2009 against Pittsburgh and 2018 against Columbus. His career best is again that Montreal series, when he had 9 points. Not that he cares about that now. None of the Caps do. If the production leads to wins and advancing to the second round, that's all that matters. It's good for the confidence, I think. But it's going to be a different game in Carolina, Backstrom said. We've just got to regroup here and move forward. That was just a 3-2 lead. Toughest one is the last one. We haven't been happy with the way we've played in Carolina so far. Let's change that. More Capitals news. Let's block ads. Why?